Today should be a relatively easy video. We're just doing a slight keyboard mod. So at the moment, I'm running the same keyboard that I reviewed probably a couple years ago, which was the M7W. So far, it's been a fantastic keyboard. I've really enjoyed using it, but it's also really, really loud. It has regular switches. They're just linears from Akko. They're quite good, but I think it's time to move on. In the end, I settled on this set of Akko Penguin switches. So they're meant to be a silent tactile switch. I'm looking forward to them. So it should be a relatively easy mod. These don't come lubed from what I understand. I think there's a lubed and unlubed version. So we'll just have to lube them up, chuck them in the keyboard, and then let's see how it sounds. Let's do a quick unboxing, and then we can go into a sound test of the switches with and without the keycap. I bought 90 switches all up, 2 packs of 45, and this is the second batch that I'm lubing here. So there are 4 parts to every switch. From left to right, there's a top housing, stem, spring, and the bottom housing. And we want to apply lube to any of those 4 parts that's going to make contact with another part. We mainly do this to make the switch feel a little bit smoother, and it can also change the sound characteristics as well. The whole process of lubing 90 switches took me about 3 hours, and if I have the option, I think I'll buy lube switches next time. One thing that I did discover when I was lubing switches the night before is that these switches already come pre-lubed. I didn't like the lube job that came from the factory, so I decided to go ahead, open up every switch, and lube it myself. It really seemed like for the bottom housing, they had applied a crap ton of lube, but only to one side. Unfortunately, I didn't take a video, but on the other side, there was almost no lube. Okay, now comes the easy part. Now we just have to disassemble the keyboard. We're just going to take off keycaps, and then we're going to remove all of the switches that were there. And then we can get to the fun part where we reassemble. Before I reassemble, I thought that I would just clean off my keycaps because some of them are so damn dirty. I don't think I've cleaned any of my keycaps ever, so I'm just going to grab an alcohol wipe and just try and rub all the grime off. Okay, now it's the easy part. Now I just have to reassemble the keyboard with, first of all, the switches, and then, after the switches are done, I can just add the keycaps back. And now that keyboard is looking really clean. Now everything's done, let's do a quick sound test for before and after. Overall a great success. This is a sound test of just another keyboard that we have around the house, the Logitech Pop.